Rhino Fuller here, and today I'm back with Random Review number 40, and today is something special, and which I basically grew up, and that is a franchise called Twisted Metal. Now, I did not play the first two, and I know people hated the third and fourth one, but basically I like it because I grew up with that, and that's what got me into the franchise. Basically, I love freaking cars, and I love like Devilish and Dirties. Now, if you add guns and special abilities to that, you automatically bought me. I mean, seriously, I spent all my money on basically almost the whole series except for the first one. I had trouble finding that one. But the most memorable part of the whole franchise was this one, Twisted Metal Black. Now, as you can see, this game is freaking awesome. And yes, this is original. I bought this when it first released, and this is freaking awesome. I mean, this is like my most favorite Twisted Metal freaking game ever. I mean, it's freaking awesome. I don't know what else to explain about it except you gotta try it out. It's dark, it's gritty, it's gory, and I love the cutscenes. It feels like you're watching like a movie, but not just like a movie that focuses on one character. You basically get to choose your own character and go through their storyline, and it's freaking awesome. Like there's a, what is it? I remember it was a guy, a priest. There's a priest that got possessed by. If you played the game, I forgot his name. I think it was Calypso. Yeah, it was Calypso. He got possessed by Calypso. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna ruin it. It's just freaking awesome. You just gotta try it out. And of course, if you know what Twisted Metal is, you're gonna know who this guy is. This guy is freaking Sweet Tooth, the most iconic character in this whole game. He is one of PlayStation's old school, franchise, Sony brand. I mean, PlayStation old school franchise exclusive. It did start off on the PS1. And all I can say is just freaking awesome. I really like it. Sweet Tooth's my favorite character. And well, I am going to be showing gameplay like in just a couple of minutes or something like that. And the opening was freaking awesome. But anyway, here's the manual. And I like how they just like add something different on this thing. It says journal right there. Now that's a really nice touch. I mean, usually just keep the cover on there, it just says the title, but this one's like freaking awesome. I mean, it has its own unique look to it. It says journal. It seems all rusty and old and ripped up in the corner, but it's not. On the back it says Twisted Metal Black Online. That's a pretty cool. Back then you could actually play this online. Not anymore. I think they shut it down. But it was really fun. I mean, I like how the table of contents. Oh my god. Table of contents looks just like in a journal. Actually, basically everything looks like a journal scene. I really like that. And Mr. Grimm, one of my favorite characters. He was freaking awesome. He actually had the balls to, basically drive a freaking bike in a Devilish and Dirty where they use like freaking trucks, cars, and all that stuff. And basically he had sometimes a two-wheeled bike. Or sometimes basically a bike attached with a passenger seat with like Gatling guns on. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, if you basically follow this whole series from the very first one to all the way to this one, it is pretty awesome. And I am pretty excited about the newest sequel because I just cannot wait. That looks freaking massive. I mean, you can destroy the whole freaking buildings and all that stuff. And basically what this book shows you is like the characters' cars, like right here. Their vehicles. There's Mr. Grimm. He's freaking awesome. That's his bike right there with a Gatling gun on the passenger seat. That is freaking awesome. And I like how they just add like random duels in the journal, well, not the journal, the manual. Anyway, I really like Crazy 8. I remember when I first saw it, he kind of creeped me out. It kind of creeped me out. He had no face. But yeah, I really like this freaking franchise. It's freaking awesome. I mean, it's really awesome. I mean, back then this was like freaking like the disturbing yet freaking awesome. And the main soundtrack was Painted Black by Rolling Stones. I do love rock, especially classic and alternative. One of my most favorite songs is basically Painted Black. Now, when you add that to this game, it just makes it perfect. I mean, this is like one of my favorite games of all time for the PS2. I am a huge fighting game fan, but if I were to choose like one game it's not fighting, this would probably be like my number one. That or what's it called, God of War or Uncharted. Well, a lot of PS2 exclusives are pretty cool. So overall, from the PlayStation's series, so basically. And like I mentioned before, I am freaking excited for the new games coming out. I just can't wait for that. Here's basically a disc right here. I mean, I kept this case in somewhat of a good condition because I just really like this game. It just says Twisted Metal Black. Oh wait, I have it upside down. My bad. Twisted Metal Black. With I believe that's Calypso on there, or I think it might be Crazy 8. I don't know. They're both bald and they're both a little creepy to me. But yeah, if you follow the series, it's freaking awesome. It's really gory, except for the third and fourth one. They made kind of kiddish. But if it wasn't for the third or fourth one, they probably wouldn't have introduced me to the series. And I think they made a Twisted Metal Kids as well, and one for the PSP. It's pretty cool. But anyway, you just gotta try this out. I recommend if you see this game for at least like $10 or under, buy it, try it out. It's fun. It's great. I give it a seal approval of badass because it's freaking awesome. It's like beyond. If I were to give a rating, it'd probably be 11 out of 10. It's unique. It's original. I like it. It's gory. It has awesome soundtrack. It's creepy. It feels kind of like a movie at certain points. It just has so much fun with it. So I recommend trying it out, and you know, it's freaking cool. And and hopefully, if you saw the opening, hopefully that got your attention because it's freaking awesome. So yeah, this was Twisted Metal Black, random review number 40, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you try it. And Unknown Fuller signing off.
The contest was over, so I went and saw Calypso. I asked him to make good on his promise, to bring an end to all the pain, to take away my curse. He offered me a vial. He said inside it held the blood of a man who'd cursed me on the night of my execution. He told me if I drank it, my curse would be over. But he also said, if I ever returned to my killing ways, the antidote would wear off, and the curse would come back to haunt me. I had to decide. It took me all of 10 seconds. Let's face it, boys and girls, a man has to have his priorities. I killed Calypso about as well as I ever killed anyone. Now that I'm free, I'm going to be the greatest of all time.